And welcome, guys. My name is George, and this stream is Don't Panic Flip. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tonight, we have, I think, a really fun battle lined up between Flipstream and the Pinsomniac. I think you guys are pretty familiar with both of those guys. Flipstream right there in the chat. Yo. We've got Fliptronic, MPT3K, Stir Fried Crazy, Dice, Pinsomniac also in the chat. You guys, welcome. I think this should be super fun. These guys are going to duel it out on Xenon tonight. I think it's just going to be enjoyable. Very cool table. And Jedi McMuffin, right away, my hat's off to you. Thank you very much for that raid. I know, Dice. That was the, thank you for calling that out. That was the haircut today, by the way. And I tried to get a shave. That failed miserably. We'll come back to it. That's the Tony Stark move. Yeah, it was either that or shave it all off. So I just now have to speak with an Irish accent for the rest of the night. You guys, flipping over here to show our two battlers in both the green and the blue corner. You guys, up top we've got Nick. I'm standing behind something. Nick, a.k.a. the Pinsomniac. He's going to be above me and off to the left, which is actually my right hand. Over here with the DMD, or I guess number display and playfield. And then down below, we've got Flipstream, a.k.a. Caviel. And off to, I guess, my left. Yeah, and just above me a little bit is the display and his playfield over there. You should see their two logos. That's relatively kind of where they are. Thank you. Yes, you guys are amazing in helping out. So, Nick, a.k.a. the Pinsomniac, how are you doing this evening?
A good day. We had some technical issues.
It would help if I unmuted you guys. Let's try that one more time. Nick, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great now. Before I was good, but now I'm much better. We had some technical issues, like George doesn't know how to unmute people and all that, but I had some tech issues myself, but we're here now, and I think we're just gonna have a good time on this kind of shallow game compared to some of our other duels.
And Flipstream, how are you doing? What's the weather like where you're from? What are you wearing?
Yeah, well, let's see. In order. Not in order. I'm actually doing pretty good. Kind of scared a little crapless here that I'm about to get my butt handed to me on Xenon, but that's okay. We're here to have fun anyways. Let's see. Weather-wise, it was actually pretty warm today, Central Oregon. About in the 80s, so it is dropping nicely, though, so it'd be a good evening. And as far as the last question, I'm repping the host here.
I didn't even see that. Awesome. Perfect.
And that's mostly because I don't have my own shirts yet.
You got a little brown on your nose there.
Dice called you out at the same time. Awesome. Yeah,
it's the beer.
Yeah. Okay, get those brownie points, says Stir Fried Crazy. Awesome. You guys, it took a while tonight to get here. Let's have some fun. Let's just throw down on a standard high-score game, 3 balls. Let's see what you guys can do. And I will attempt to commentate. If there's anything else you guys want to throw out about the game, feel free to say so. And chat, if you have any questions about this game, feel free to throw it out. And I don't mean throw it out like get rid of it.
Oh, well, all right. There goes that plan.
Yeah.
Plan B, this game hates people, like, at a personal level. It is a really simple design, but it is incredibly brutal.
Okay.
The worst part is every single time you have control on this table, you have to give control up. There's nothing like feeding a flipper. There's nothing like that. Your best shot, which is your tube shot, feeds it to the top of the right sling. That's going to either punt it down the left or bounce to the left sling and punt it down the right.
Okay.
You're going to see it a ton tonight.
It plays brutal. Let's get things going. I'm going to count down, and standard lethal weapon rules are in place. It's 3, 2, 1, then go. right? As opposed to 3, 2, and go on 1. Okay,
If
so
we're going high score, do we really need a countdown?
So you said
I
go
apologize.
twice already.
And Brian, what did you say?
I said if we're playing high score, we really technically don't need the countdown. But
No, you're right. We don't need the countdown, but I'm going to do it anyways. 3, 2, 1, go! Boom.
oh,
I know.
That's the third time you said go.
Big Tex, ZMac, welcome to the stream. I think I saw a drain near instantaneously from Brian.
yeah,
Great start.
pretty much.
Okay, cool. We've got a tube shot on the left from Nick right away, a little bit of nudging, and hits that left out lane with precision. Looked excellent. And yes, ZMac, this is virtual on the right, real on the left. Nick, a.k.a. the Pinsomniac, is playing real, and Brian, a.k.a. Flipstream, is playing virtual on the right. And, okay, a lot of dead flips here. Loving it. Brian, obviously, going for the strategy of hitting it up top and get it into that little saucer. Which, Nick, don't you have a phrase for hitting the saucer? Isn't it? Getting saucy. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, getting saucy.
So Brian's
Just like
getting
that.
saucy. Nick, on the other hand, is just, I like wildly in control. Is that a thing? Also,
the only way to put
Fliptronic
it.
immediately asks, "Is that a Powerball?" Which was my first question. That is not a Powerball. Is that correct, Brian?
It is not. So
Okay.
it is a metal ball. You can change the graphics being a virtual table. I was attempting to try and get something of a little bit more texture, just so you could see that it's not just a floating ball. There's some texture. You can see spin and rotation on it because it is actually emulated. But it did come out looking a little Powerballish.
Now, NGQP, that is interesting. Those are the 3 letters in the alphabet that have like little hanging characters below them. That's actually really hard to differentiate as I tried to say that. I really like that last name. It was it was so difficult to read. It was wonderful. Thank you for that, A. And B, hasn't seen any nudging on the virtual. Brian, do you have the capability to nudge?
I do.
Okay.
So I can control that through the left analog, so I'm playing controller here.
Okay.
I do have that capability. However, I turn off the screen shake. So usually when you're playing virtual and you're doing some sort of a nudge, you'll get the table shake in the image, but that's turned off mostly because it looks terrible.
Okay, good to know. Now, how many hacks and/or mods are you running, Brian, on this? Like, do you have something that makes the middle post a little bit bouncier than normal? Like, what else might we be experiencing as an audience right now that Nick shouldn't know about? And don't worry, I have his audio muted. He can't hear your response.
I'm sure that's the case, but no, we're actually playing legitimate. I have just the straight table physics. No funny business going on. The only thing I've done is change the lighting because the last time we tried this on Pinsomniac stream, it was commented that my table was a little dark, so we went to change that. And I have some alternate graphics on the pinball, just again to try and show that there's some actual rotation going on here.
Okay. And Dice says, check the virtual pin, it's corked. I think he just was like also agreeing that there's probably something. If we know Flipstream, aka Caviel, aka Brian, well, it's that he seems like the kind of person who might do that.
I could see where you would see that, but no, there's no trickery going on here. If we want to call a judge over, we can look at the virtual pin X settings if you want.
No. Okay. We're fine. Brian actually did go through all of the dip switch settings, I think, with Nick beforehand. Now, am I correct in assuming that was ball 3 for you, Brian?
It was. So
Okay.
I had a pretty terrible ball 1.
123,000 to 32,700. Oh, wait. There's a missing number over on Nick's. So, by the way, the missing number we're going to always assume is a 0. But in this case, it doesn't come into play. Nick has the first one. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Mr. P. Mr. P, who for whatever reason I can't click on that anymore. It's cool. You've got 1. P has 1, and FS has 0. Guys, what do you think so far? I'm gonna catch up on chat. Which playfield butt is better? Asks Fliptronic. That's an interest. Yeah.
Obviously the real one.
That's funny. You guys both pointed
gotta
to
be the
yourselves
real
on
one.
that one. I think it's kind of funny. Also, what I struggle with is I took lots of really good pictures the last time I was over at Nick's house of this playfield, and a whole bunch of fun blurry shots with things being out of focus, and a couple of really good ones at the playfield where there was a little less wear on Nick's playfield. And they came out beautiful. I can't do anything with them because there are seemingly naked butts and breasts all over this playfield. It's funny.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
MPT3K thinks that Flipstream's playfield is easier. He put Fliptronics, but I think he meant Flipstreams. And
I would.
Dice says, always assume it's a 9, and Big Tex wants to know how everyone is feeling about TMNT. Before we get into the second battle, you know what? We haven't even chatted about it. What do you guys think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
The only reason I'm not buying one is because I don't have money.
Okay. Fliptronic thinks it's 6 out of 10. Flipstream, what do you think?
I'd actually have to agree with Fliptronic. It's the fact that they went with the retro 80s look as opposed to the horrendous looking newer movie style, I think is fantastic. Cool. I like the layout. I like some of the stuff they're doing. I like the upper flipper loop. I kind of like that Star Trek-ish shot behind the upper left flipper.
The left flipper getting up there? Yep, okay.
Yeah, for that little, was it the training mode, I think? It's behind the layer.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the spinning magnet. It's...
Oh, the X-Men style spinning magnet?
Yeah, I just...
Now,
no. I mean... And maybe part of that is the way Stern's playfields have been lately. Owning a Batman 66, I have a playfield protector over the entire playfield surface because I've seen what kind of damage that magnet gets, and I'm concerned we're going to kind of see some of that same stuff with Turtles.
That's really interesting because I had an X-Men, and that circular pad on my X-Men LE, which was both a magnet and it spun the exact same way it does for Turtles, was rough. And I mean, like, texturally, I could cut my fingers rubbing my fingers across that. So that seems like a worthy concern.
For me, the allure of it is everything you guys have talked about, plus the fact that it's going to be extremely operable in about 2 years when, like, operators come back into play in the pinball world. That's... For me, like, you put that at any arcade and it's going to get plays. It's not going to necessarily be the professional pinball player's game. It is going to be something that is going to attract people to pinball.
That's a really good point. Like, it probably has a similar draw to, like, old school... Mario Brothers is maybe overshooting it, but it's funny that something like Mario Brothers or even Street Fighter 2... both of those not being great games, often when they're on location, earn more than everything else. And it's just a familiarity, a word I can't say right now. I'm only one beer in. That's really surprising. Yeah, exactly. Just can't enunciate at all right now. Both of those games earn more. I wonder if Turtles is also going to be similar. I was listening in on a conversation earlier today. I don't remember who was streaming, but they were chatting about whether or not Turtles was universally it appeals to everyone, and I think it only doesn't appeal to people over the age of maybe like 45, whatever that. I'm 37, and
Ooh, made the cut.
Okay. I don't know. I'm guessing as to what that is. Oh, I was on Chrome Candy Pinball stream earlier today, and I think he mentioned he was 47 and just missed out. He was a little bit too old for Turtles at the time when it came out and just didn't get into it. And whatever that age is, I would argue everything else going forward probably can relate in some way to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think they're... Go ahead.
So I said this last night, but I'm a little frustrated at how they went with the animation style that it looks like Paw Patrol, but it's turtles. Like the shading is all wrong. It looks like a brand new animation versus bringing the same art that like looks like the 80s turtles into that same animation. That was like my number. That's like my number one issue with it. Is
there's a disconnect between the art on the playfield, which seems very retro and OG, versus the animations in the LCD, which I think what you're saying look a little too new. Is that kind of a quick summary?
Right. Yeah, and to switch gears a little bit, I'm going to go back to what ZMAC was saying, and let's chat about what we think about the whole JP innovation thing and what that might mean.
I totally lost chat. I've been so into this conversation. Yeah. So really quick, I guess. Queuing up on that, the JP innovation, which I don't know when the announcement's going to come through. To me, that has to be wireless connectivity, which they've been talking about, which Buffalo Pinball has been alpha. Okay, yeah, Fliptronics says internet connectivity as well. But Buffalo Pinball has been alpha and or beta testing it for a while now. Buffalo Pinball also streamed, I think, an hour or two ago with Jersey Jack Pinball, specifically Eric Minier. So yeah, I'm guessing it makes sense for that to be internet connectivity, just based on the knowledge we have. Do you guys have other thoughts about that, though?
I'm curious to see if they do launch like their own digital pinball right now, since everyone's kind of still you just can't go out and play the games. But I'm also curious if they're going to add like dueling into the whole internet connectivity thing with the whole IFPA announcing duels and stuff like that. They have the ability, because they have webcams, that you could have proof that you're actually playing the table and not just flipping switches.
Flipstream, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's a little too soon to call. It's sure, internet connectivity is nice, but it really depends what they're going to do with it. And I think we even talked about this in the past. We're talking DLC, okay? Are we going to have like a partially released table, and then we have to buy DLC to get the rest of the content, kind of going the EA route, so to speak? Is it going to be something more simple, like Arcade 1-Up is doing the NBA Jam connectivity where you can play online or you can get updates? Is it going to be something more along those lines where you have global scores or a little bit of a lighter touch?
And ZMAC, I think, just ran exactly with what you said. He said in the stream today, Eric said that if you think internet connectivity is big, just wait for this. So I think you nailed it on the head, Flipstream.
Yeah, and I think... I think the big benefit for internet connectivity from a dueling perspective, like head-to-head, isn't really going to be with operators, and I think that's where the majority of JJP or Stern and name your favorite manufacturer's money's coming from, not for the home user or the streamers like all of us. If for that internet connectivity for things like this, that's fantastic, especially if you can have, imagine TNA, but you can actually do the co-op game remotely. Well, right now we can play, but not on the same thing. And we know TMNT has that same functionality, that it's got that cooperative aspect to it. But again, you have to be there at the physical table.
Right.
Operators, unless the location sets up kind of a special thing, you're not just going to randomly play, with someone across the country, or what are you going to do? Wait until they're done with their game, and if you've got someone that's really good versus someone that's really bad, I just see it being really problematic as far as how that's going to work if it's not something that's kind of pre-orchestrated. So I could see some possibilities there, but I think at this point we really just have to wait and see what they're planning and kind of go from there. It's certainly not a bad thing. I just don't know if it's going to be something that's going to sell more tables than the table itself.
Right. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Also, ZMAX says, really feels like TMNT was meant to be the first online connectivity game. And if that's going to be an online connectivity game, I want to be able to order a pizza through the game.
Mash button for pizza.
Oh my god. Just mix that right in there to Domino's. 30 minutes or it's free, man.
Right. Just... or it just cooks it itself and then spits it out for you.
Yes.
Do we have
All right, new challenge is
though?
first person
Okay,
to start multi-ball. You get 3 balls to attempt it, and if neither of you guys get there, we'll play it again afterwards. All right, we're going to do the countdown. It's going to be very slow. I'm just going to get you there. I will lead you right into the start of it. I'm not going to rush it this time, okay?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Big Text, thank you very much for changing that color. Also, wonderful drains, both of you guys, right off the bat. That's great. You're even right now, wonderfully even. I mentioned on my stream earlier, where is my Gen 1 Transformers table? Jedi McMuffin, I feel like somebody commented online. Nick, did you just drain again?
Holy cow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, straight down the middle.
Yeah, that was the right outlet
at
this
a
time.
weird, funny angle for Flipstream as well.
Pick a name.
Who was that mentioned that Transformers, like OG style comic? Oh, number 3, Caviel is out. I mean, oh my god. That's going to keep happening, Brian. I'm so sorry. But yes, I'm also waiting for a redo of Transformers using original artwork. I feel comic artwork. I think that would be great. Not that table was great. I'm assuming they would somehow fix it in some way. But yeah, it's another Gomez pin. So I feel like if it's not broken, I would probably fall in love with it. And I think it's I think it's fine for Stern to provide extra features for a price. It's something they couldn't quite fit in at the price point, but now you can have it. You don't want it, don't buy it. Yeah. ZMAC, that's I feel like a reminder that a lot of people need to have is that if you're not interested in the theme and the pin, in what the game has to offer, you just don't buy it. And the virtual game got skewed. Says, like skewered. And
yes.
No, Fliptronic, it's not Frozen, it's Nazarator coming in with a host. Naz, thank you very much. Tonight is an interesting duel. Yeah, Fliptronic, Flipstream just he 3-drained it very, very quickly. And at this point, Nick hasn't won unless he can actually start multi-ball. Get saucy then, right?
2 saucers away.
Naz, thank you so much.
Yeah. Might have been too
I hope
clean.
you had a wonderful stream. Thank you very much for that, host. And if you're just joining us from Naz, everybody that's here, Nazarator, she's my cousin, amazing streamer, helped kind of get me into Twitch back in the day. Lots of great advice. She's amazing. Give her a follow if you haven't done so already. And on the flip side, if you're just joining us from Naz, this is Pinball, specifically a really old game called Xenon from an artist called Paul Ferris. It's unique and maybe a tad outdated with regards to the art. Don't look too closely at that playfield, but beyond that, it's fun. And these guys are showing us how to play it.
Terribly, but yes.
Or not.
Or how not to. I did not get it.
Okay, guys. Let's go. Let's one more attempt. I want to see a multi-ball happen. So let's go one more attempt and see what happens afterwards. That's fine. We'll switch up to maybe another high score, and then we have a couple more games lined up afterwards. And Naz says she thinks it looks high tech. That's awesome. It's fun. I think these battles are great. I'm going to do the countdown really quick. Once again, very slow. Hopefully I won't throw you guys off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's cool about the high techness of this table is it was Bali's first table that had a voice. So it actually has a voice like sound card versus back in the day you just had just good old chimes.
You guys are even.
Oh, good. We're even again. when you're going for multi-ball, really the biggest thing is you cannot miss it on your
Naz,
plunge.
have a wonderful day at work. And she says she streams absolute trash games, unfortunately. I would not say that. Super fun. Really enjoyable to watch. Has a great rapport with Jay. Jay and Naz are constantly streaming together. Very funny. And Lord Howard Hertz, thank you. Yeah. So amidst the 6.5s and the 6s out of 10s, I went ahead and ordered my TMNT today. And that is a second or a third drain for Nick. That's ball 2. Okay, you got it, man. You can do it all on one ball. You've got this. Brian playing the safe game over on the right side. Oop, sorry. I tagged the microphone. Now, Nick, or Brian, either one of you guys, how do you actually go about getting a multi-ball?
So you hit 3 saucers, you block 1, and then you hit 3 more saucers on, depending on how conservative the rules are set, on your dip switches. You hit 3 more saucers after you lock 1, and that'll start your multi-ball. But I'm going to just drain out at 84,000.
Brian, this is up to you. Z-Mac, thank you very much, man. I think it looks fun. I am a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan from way back. I absolutely loved the old cartoon. I went to the theater to go see all of the movies, and I only walked out of one of them in the past 30 years, or however long it's been. So I'm a fan. Brian is on his 3rd ball. He's already got the ball locked. I think he has 1 tube shot. So he just needs...
No.
I stopped at 3
gotta
saucers.
do,
And,
3 saucers.
Oh, the saucer's up top.
Yep.
Okay. That's... hit it. Okay.
So Z-Mac asks, I'm guessing this was released close to Gorgar. Yes. So this was 1980. November of 1980.
Nice, good dead bounce there.
Specific.
Up around the corner. Can he... Oh, there's 2? 1?
Gorgeous.
There's 1.
There's one. You can actually, if you look at the forehead of the face right in the middle of the playfield.
All right, 1 more.
There's 1 light there. There's 2 lights.
Does that start multi-ball, or does that light
progress.
multi-ball?
That will.
Okay, he's got this right here,
multi-ball.
right here.
Ooh,
Up and around.
there.
There's 3. So that's multi-ball.
Oh,
Congratulations.
There's multi-ball.
We have a win
I'm not
for Flipstream.
the world's shortest multi-ball. It is over already. But I'm not shut out.
Yep. And hardest part about that, this multi-ball is actually one you don't usually go for if you're playing for a high score, because it's really not worth it. You're probably going to drain out. It's kind of harder to get to. And like the only benefit of the multi-ball is that your spinner turns from 10 points of spin to 1,000 points of spin, which is really not that many points when you can get 50,000 points if you max out your Moto Special on the first round.
I'm sorry to do this to everybody, but
worth it.
Dice nailed one of my favorite songs as a kid, which is Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes! From the movie. Thank you so much. There is
Awful.
one other... oh my god,
This
you
is not
guys.
good.
When I get a TMNT, it's going to be disgusting in this stream. It's going to be references to all of the original movie, all the sounds and it's just going to be really bad. Nice. Hello. I am so sorry, Brian /Flipstream. Yes. So, he had that ready. He definitely had that ready. Hello, my name is Flipstream. Thank you.
Actually, I built it while we were talking, but...
Okay, cool. All right, you guys, that is 1-1. We are tied. Let's get some more games in here. Next up, we're going to go for complete bonus is the next one up. Nick, do you want to walk us through what you have to do to complete bonus?
Well, you gotta.
And what shots do you hit
advance your
to
bonus
advance
all the
your
way?
bonus?
So there's actually a couple, and depending again how your dip switches are set, and I think ours are slightly different. I've noticed a slight difference in our games so far, but usually you'll see this light right there, this light right there, and this light right here kind of alternate. Those will advance your bonus. The saucer.
And where is your bonus tracked? So how do you know whether or not you have completed your bonus?
So your bonus is tracked on the blue and orange xenon lights that are right here. My N is out, as well as my orange X and my orange O, but this N is the one that's going to matter in this. Yeah, I believe you can also do so. You really just got to hit a bunch
ZMAC recommends one hand building that, and on the other hand, get multi-ball and multitask for the win. Okay. You guys. Wait, feel the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling.
Eat the stuff?
Oh, man. MPT3K needed to copyright that one. Beautiful, right down the middle drain for Flipstream, right at the start there.
Yeah, there was no nudge in that one to safety.
Oh, you will notice that my upper arrow right there.
Good to know. So we just assume it's lit when the other one isn't.
And it looks like my tube shots are also advancing bonus, so we'll see if that
I'll keep an eye on that for Flipstream here.
Flipstream. Because I somehow have 4 lit, which means I really
so that the saucer, Caviel, oh my god, Flipstream getting saucy and didn't get that extra letter, but does pick up one with a side target. I guess the bonus targets themselves. And Nick, did you drain or lock? Okay, good.
Oh, I
stuff,
drained.
Good stuff. Yeah.
No doubt.
And so Nick at this point looks like he has lit 4. I don't see any of the orange, but he just drained. Brian, on the other hand, is lit 4, 5, potentially 6 or 4. I don't know if the orange ones count.
It's I've got the first blue lit.
Wow. All right.
Actually, I have all blue lit.
All blue is lit. So, but now you have to get the orange apparently, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And ZMAX says this is such a weird game. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Take a tube shot.
Whoa!
That's totally down the middle.
Down the middle. Oh, what? What is this virtual pin?
Now, was that ball 3 for you? Oh, nope, that was not ball 3. All right, so we are focused on Flipstream here. Can he get
everybody.
3 more shots? Let's see it. And
don't house ball.
All right. He's going with the don't drain tactics. I like what I'm seeing here.
Always a smart play.
It's a good tactic.
Woo!
That was coming in with
little
some
shots
speed.
there.
I knew that was going to happen.
Okay. No max bonus, guys. Let's move on to a high score game. So this is guaranteed to create a point by the end of it. And there's no reason to rush, so you guys start up whenever. And fun fact, when Gorkar came out, the promotional flyer actually came with a 45 RPM record featuring sound clips from the game. That's awesome.
Yeah, I may need to find that for my
And that was from Midheart. Midheart, welcome to the stream. But what if they both get the same score? Dice, knowing that the Pinsomniacs hundreds places out, it seems very unlikely. But it's possible, and if that happens, I guess sudden death.
Hey, wait a minute.
I don't want to
It will
die.
be a duel to the death shortly there afterwards.
Oh boy.
I did not sign up for this.
That pinball reflex,
No, you
I'm
said
trying to hit
sudden
the
death. If
controller
we
to
tie-
nudge, and that just doesn't
Sudden
do
death.
anything.
Shake, you thing! All right, and it happened before IFPA 2019, anybody, on an actual tie.
Yeah, no, they had to play another like 5 games. It was such a long
Oh,
stream.
that was brutal, Flipstream. Nick, on the other hand, was a little indecisive on that tube shot, but ultimately it decided to go through. Score-wise, you guys are both at 66,000 right now. You guys are neck and neck. Pinsomniac, are you on ball 3? Ball 3 now.
I am
okay.
on ball 2.
And,
Now I'm on ball 3.
Flipstream. Oh my god. I had to go through all 3 names. I feel like that parent who has a bunch of kids and can't think of Michael, Jerry,
I've got quite the bonus,
Nicholas.
though.
Nicholas. Oh god, yeah. And has to do that with every kid.
Yes? Yes, sir?
Okay. Hi, hello. My name is Flipstream. You're gonna have to just leave that up, I think. Oh, Nick's got it.
I think that's
101,000 to 80. There we go.
No surprise. No surprise.
No surprise. I'm a little surprised.
I'm a little surprised, but I think
I
the
wasn't
dip
talking about the
switches
game. I
are
was
working
surprised
in
I'm
my
done with
favor
this
at the
beer
moment,
already.
So. Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't talking about the
Does that
game
mean
either.
that I'm the dip switch? Okay, cool. George still needs to
I
show
didn't
up
want to say it.
to the tuna sandwich eating duel I challenged him to. Dice, you win. Hands down. Hands down. Casablanca.
Yeah, no. I will gladly
Unless, of
concede
course, he
that
sets a new
defeat
high
as well.
score and it flashes on all 4 displays. On one of the games, they actually tied pretty sure out of an 8-game max, they played 10 games. I mean, look at Elon Musk's kid. You could call him anything and it would be correct. That's Dice. Is that too soon?
Also, to go back to Midhart's comment, it is actually a board issue, so all 4
Oh, missing the hundreds
have the
place
same
digit?
issue.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. But the playfield plays a lot better when it's missing the digits, so I'm happy
okay,
with it.
guys. Next one, and you guys are each going to have to keep track of your own, and I will just comment on play. But I want to know who can get the maximum number of saucers between the 2 of you, a.k.a. who can be the sauciest.
Okay, are we talking... There's 2.
Is there a belt
So
for
are we
being
talking
the
the
sauciest?
top, the tube, or both?
Sorry.
No. The tube is not a saucer. The tube is a end point where you are
actually,
awarded your exit value. Let me get my pocket protector.
To answer Flipstream's question, the saucer, when I say saucer, I am referencing the one up top.
Okay.
So whoever can hit that the most, you guys, I'm going to go get a beer. I will be right back. And then I can comment on how wonderful your playing is at the same time. Every time, I want this to be like Gimli and Legolas in Lord of the Rings. If you remember in the 2 Towers, when they're fighting, and every time they kill a goblin, they yell to one another across the battlefield how many they've killed. It was an amazing sequence, and I want to recreate that in pinball right now. So every time you guys get a saucer, I want you to call out how many saucers you have.
All right.
Z-Max says it's 11
All right.
o'clock, PG-13 time, baby. Laser Los, it's not a
Well, look
spoiler.
at these.
Come on.
Like,
Wow, spoilers.
Hashtag
Laser Los,
spoiler
welcome
stream.
to the stream. All right, you guys, feel the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling. Go. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back.
1.
1!
2.
I had a huge save. That was not good. Already? Sorry, I'm talking to George.
I am still at 2.
All right. You're still at 2, right?
Nope. Really bad post pass. Ooh.
Oh! If this was a virtual pin, I would have snagged that.
Okay. I'm back. What are you guys at? 1.
30.
Okay. Z-Max says,
1.
jackpot
3.
1! Which is funny because that was voiced by Gimli. Okay. So,
Oh, you're
Nick
kidding
has
me.
2, Brian has 2. Is that right?
3. 4.
3. 4!
Three! Don't house ball. Don't you dare. Thank you.
All right, cool. Oh, here's an opportunity.
5.
5! Sorry, you guys are supposed to do it, but I'm really into it. I apologize. By the way,
No
someone at
apologies
work
necessary.
today had the audacity to ask... Wait.
6.
Yeah. Nick sliding the game into New Mexico and tilting big time. I am really, really surprised you did not break something just then. What a save.
That was a solid. So I have this on a 2x, not quite a 2x4, but like a panel of wood. I slid it about 3 inches off of that, and it's in the middle. That was a solid like 8-inch slide. Can we clip that, please?
And
That was
just for the record, the real table is not a light table. I mean, this is 80s era thick cabinet.
no, not 80s era.
70s era.
1980. This thing is heavy.
Don't even get me started on the woman that wrote 7 books based off the 8 Harry Potter movies. Can she not count?
And a house bulb.
All right, so you're still at 6, Flipstream, and the Pinsomniac. What did you get up to before you tilted into the next dimension?
I think I hit 3, but I distracted
Okay.
myself by
Okay.
tilting into the next
Cool.
dimension.
In that
The
case,
table under the next zip code.
yeah, Flipstream has that one for the win. Guys,
It's
it
the
is
beer. It's helping.
2-2. I do think the beer is helping.
It's not hurting.
So,
Yeah, no,
at work
agreed.
today, I got asked if I was into Harry Potter, and there were reasons if I was, and I'm like, I
And I could
just,
see George, the little guy in George's head, going,
am I a Harry Potter fan? Oh, what? Really? Is somebody asking me that right now? Oh my god, this is my moment to shine. Yeah. It was cool.
I was
we
born
chatted
for this.
actually we texted via Slack back and forth for an hour about Harry Potter and kids related stuff. You guys, I just started reading Harry Potter book 1 to my daughter, and we read it to her the whole series when she was 6 months old. And then we tried again at 2, and Jessica thought that was way too early. It was, but we read it. She obviously wasn't into it back then because we were still really focused on the all of the other kid books of that time, which were mostly like construction paper kind of level things. We tried again at 4. We tried again at 5. My daughter is about to turn 7 in July, and finally she is hooked. It was the end of the first chapter, and I did all the voices. I have a unique voice for every character. The Mr. Dursley, Petunia, it was amazing. I feel like I had been preparing for 6 years.
Good dad.
For
dad.
what we started a week and a half ago, and now bedtimes are running about 45 minutes to an hour because she doesn't want us to stop reading Harry Potter. And who am I to not do that for her? And
So here's the issue with starting your kid, and I saw this on a stand-up shot, and I'm sorry that I can't give Credit to the actual comedian. But starting your kid on Harry Potter when they're young is just setting them up to fail, because nothing will
You're right.
ever meet
Everything
their
is
expectations
always
again.
going to be second best. There's a couple of exceptions when she gets older. Nothing, I feel like, at that age group. Hunger Games is older and nowhere near as good. Help me out. What other book series, like young adult book series, don't compare to Harry Potter? Or, Lord of the Rings, I feel like, is a little bit both younger and older. I don't even know how to describe that, but the Eagles, to me, ruined that entire book series. I feel like Tolkien wrote himself into a corner and then just had to save the characters he didn't want to die off with giant eagles. Laserlos, that is not a spoiler, okay?
I do love this whole pixelation thing. I've got some privacy going right.
Goosebumps, says
Talk
Stir
into
Fried
the
Chicken.
microphone like
Stir Fried
this.
Crazy. Captain Underpants. My daughter actually likes Captain Underpants. Nick, was that Aaron Woodall from Dry Bar Comedy?
Also, I honestly I have no idea. I look at r/stand-up shots on Reddit, and they're all pretty solid. It's basically like a bounce platform for comedians to like throw a joke at and see what
And
kind of
yet
feedback
he
they
has
get.
that unique
So,
facial hair and can't give us the Irish accent. This is recovering from a really bad accident. Okay.
yeah, and George was on his motorcycle
exactly.
and got
I
a
was
chin
just,
burn.
I was just trying to make a little thing, and suddenly it's like, and that's why I usually use professionals, but professionals now require that you wear a face mask at this point, so they can't do trims.
They do.
Oh, that's
I
good.
do have to be right
I was
back.
going to say
I need
let's
another
go,
beer.
but now I'll just continue chatting
So-
because Z-Mac really liked Hunger Games, but definitely goes 1 Lord of the Rings, 2 Harry Potter, 3 Hunger Games. I'm not going to get upset by that order. And as long as by Hunger Games you mean the first Hunger Game, because Hunger Games 2 and 3 was just Katniss kind of whining and doing everything that she hated about her mother. I feel like in the second 2 books. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but you also kind of have to think, and I kind of agree with Z-Mac a little bit, if there wasn't a Lord of the Rings, we probably wouldn't have a Harry Potter.
You are absolutely right. There is something to be said about setting a precedent or even building a genre. Wow, spoilers. Yes, first, obviously, says Z-Mac. Okay, and Dice agrees. George was riding under a helicopter and tried to bend backwards under the spinning blades like Neo from The Matrix. Did I just do that somehow? Okay, and Flipstream. Yes, hello, my name is Flipstream. I can't remember. Are you a reader?
At times.
At times?
At times.
Okay. Do you have a preference for a type of genre, perhaps? Fantasy, science fiction, fake, historical fiction, romance.
Kind of the fantasy era is I think kind of like my more of my go-to. The ones I really like, and really flying the geek flag here, is the old Dungeons and Dragons, like the Dragonlance books.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
Those were always fun, and reading through those. And apparently, after I had read through them quite a bit later, I found out they were actually based on a campaign that somebody did. And they just basically turned that whole campaign adventure process into novels.
Yep.
So I was like, whoa, mind blown. But, I was 12, so it wasn't that hard. Still isn't, but,
Okay, cool. So old school Dragonlance. That at least gets me kind of the direction. Stir-Fried Crazy, I'm going to get back to you in a minute, but I want to follow up here with Flipstream. So you go from Dragonlance. Does that mean that you fell into the Drizzt Do'Urden series after that by R.A. Salvatore?
No, I didn't. I never read it. Never read it. I just haven't been there yet.
If I could throw my cap on the floor right now, I take my hat off for people, but now I want to throw it So you got into Dragonlance, but you didn't do the natural progression one way or the other, honestly, into Ari Salvatore and his D&D-esque books on Drizzt.
Again, I'm familiar with the character. You know, played Dungeons and Dragons for quite a while. I mean, I can't really show you now because it's all green screen now. But I have a pretty healthy selection of role playing games. But yeah, sure. I never actually got into the novels. No.
Okay. And Hackster says Forgotten Realms is fantastic. It absolutely is. I have played video games, done some fanfic, run adventures. The Forgotten Realms is absolutely amazing, and that is where Drizzt, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I'll never not be able to. Wait, that's a double negative. I'll never be able to pronounce it differently from how I first read it.
All I know is when you're trying to write it, if you think you've put in enough Z's, you're wrong. You still missed one.
you miss one. It's kind of like Wolfman, actually, and missing out on the number of A's in his name. There's always one more than you think. Now, I got to go back to Stir Fried Crazy. Stir Fried Crazy, I am a huge Jim Butcher fan. I was ecstatic when he moved out to Denver, and now he both starts and ends all of his book tours in Denver or around Denver. I also collect first edition, first print books, and I have them all signed. So I have his Codex Alera series. I have every book of his, almost every book, first edition, first print of his Jim Butcher, of his Dresden Files series, his new series, the Aeronauts Windlass, and Wolfman. Yes, ZMAC, you totally win. And I will throw out there.
You're missing an A.
Yeah, if you thought you had it there, it's always one more.
Really close, though.
Yeah, really. And on top of that, Stir Fried Crazy, if you know this line, the line is, likest thou jelly within thy donut. Tell me the book series that came from. And now I'm testing you. If you're gonna bring it up, I'm gonna throw that out there. But careful, say it 3 times and he shows up. Okay. There's a lot more chat. I could just keep going, but I wanted to get some more pinball running in the background. And then, all right, this is going to be fun, actually. This is going to be a lot of fun because it's going to be timed responses while playing for high score. Timed responses meaning I'm going to try and interrupt you and make you think while you're playing and still try to achieve a high score. This one wasn't on the list normally.
Can you just give the point to him now?
Okay.
I'm sorry. just give All right. You guys.
It's so not going to go well for me.
High score.
It's like that one-word poetry thing we tried that one time.
That was so poetry? Bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it because I want to give you any ideas, but...
Okay. Z-Mac,
yeah,
I don't think you actually
put
an extra A in there. That looks the same to me. I'm measuring.
No. Oh, there's one more A in there. Also, why is there not a Beetlejuice? That has been discussed a lot recently on... Oh, sorry. That has been discussed a ton recently on multiple podcasts, specifically the one that has Christopher Franchi in it, who did the designs for Beetlejuice, and apparently Stern said they couldn't find a team of people who were interested enough in doing the pin and didn't want to force a team to do it. Yep. Are you kidding me? What?
And Stir Fried Crazy says,
right,
do me a small favor and say that slower. Winky face. That's a point, Stir Fried Crazy. That's a point. You get that. All right, you guys. Feel the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling. Go. Now, Nick, could you do me...
That was a George-level soft plunge right there, by the way.
I'm sorry?
I said that was a George-level soft plunge right there, but you missed it.
I like it. Flipstream, the old new soft plunge. That's going to be a thing. All right, so
Let's
Nick,
hope not.
I'm going to need you to multiply 11 and 13.
11 times 13. Okay, so 11 times 10 is obviously 110. And then another 2 11s is another 22, so 110 plus that 122 is
Okay.
a solid
Good.
1.
I'm actually not going to double check that. I'm having way too much fun watching you guys.
Well, yeah, except
Okay.
it needs another one, so 143.
Yes.
'Cause it's
Okay,
13,
now
not 12.
Flipstream. Another question for you here. In what year was the Declaration of Independence written?
Was it 17?
You can't stop playing. You can't stop playing.
You didn't say that.
Nick Cage would definitely know this one. Okay, 1776, but you gave it the thought, and you almost drained. So that is
Now it drained us. Does that make you feel better?
Yes. Okay. And on that note, Nick, I'm gonna need you to name me 2 movies that have Nicolas Cage in it.
Ooh, Declaration of National Treasure. And Gone in 60 Seconds, I'm going to do 3
Okay,
because of
okay.
Raising Arizona, and the one you can't forget about.
I think Nick's
Flipstream.
basically already won at this point.
Oh, did you make it through ball 3?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is now, by the way, my new favorite game. I have so many fun questions lined up in my head right now.
I am... This I'm so excited to commentate now.
I do love this. We're gonna do this again after a more standard duel. By the way, it is 11:26, guys. We have 34 minutes. I'm gonna give this point to the Pinsomniac, who is killing it right now.
I just got into multi-ball, and I'm focused on Nicolas
Z-Back
Cage.
happens to think
I
that
understand
National
what I'm doing
Treasure
wrong.
is Nick Cage's best movie, and I don't know about that, man. I would say The Rock is more enjoyable, but I do really like National Treasure. Face Off, CNK says, CNK, welcome to the stream. And Face Off is amazing with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. That movie never did it.
Raising Arizona.
Flipstream, do you
Gone in
have a
60
third
Seconds.
ball, or are you prepped for the next game?
No, I'm just prepared for the next game.
Okay, cool. Sorry, continue, Nick.
Yep.
He got 0
I
points
didn't
on
look
ball
at
1
the
and 2.
score, but
He's
that makes
really
a lot
impressive.
of sense. I cannot argue with that logic, sir. So I choose not to, and you win.
All right, George, I'm going to need you to follow me around and just ask me trivia while I play, because that's the best game I
awesome.
put up on here.
Also,
in, like,
Dice,
months.
yeah, leaving Las Vegas for serious Nick Cage, Ghost Rider for ridiculous. I think there's better, more ridiculous movies than Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, it's Ghost. I would actually put Face Off for ridiculous.
What about, was it the Alcatraz movie with
The Rock. That was
Rock,
the
yeah.
first. Yeah, The Rock. Welcome to The Rock. Mandy, I have heard nothing but good things about. Actually, I think I heard it from Fliptronic. I'm fairly certain that was a Becca and Jordan talk for like 30 minutes about how amazing Mandy was. Okay, guys, next one here. We are going to go for who can get an extra ball. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, cool. We are going to
I win!
I have some stuff.
Point immediately goes to Flipstream.
I can still... I can still get there. There's a couple ways to do it, depending on the level of game, but we're not going to count the extra ball based on score. I would argue you have to finish 4.
It's
That's
if
the
you
drop
feel
target.
comfortable tracking that, I'm okay doing it. Otherwise, we can skip to special, which is essentially the same thing, but there's 3 different ways to go about doing it.
Right, but it's still lit. I don't have to track
sorry.
it. I just don't get awarded any extra.
You will have to tell us if you get the extra ball. How about that?
All right, well,
Okay.
those drop
So
targets
if
are
you
kind of
guys
the-
do not get the extra ball, we are going to base it on score. So that kind of adds a little bit of funkiness to it. Okay? And then I will catch up on chat
I like funkiness.
while you guys are playing, and also jump in and just point out all of the mistakes you're making.
And
Okay?
also, you should talk about the rollovers at the top and how they're useful against the drop targets. If you
Might have to
can't,
defer to
bummer.
you on that one there. All right, you guys feel the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling. Let's do this. Go.
Oh, and CNK, it does have an attract mode. I just had a game started and it was ready to launch. So that's the reason why you
Right?
didn't
Yeah,
see the
he
attract
was.
mode.
You were. It's almost like like a stick shift car, and you were sitting at a stoplight, kind of revving and moving the car back and forth a little bit. He was doing the same thing with the plunger and the ball in the launch lane. Also, CNK, all I care about is, are you happy with your haircut? I love that line from The Rock. It is. I have seen The Rock so many times. It is like, I haven't seen it as many times as I have seen The Fifth Element, but it's got to be pretty dang close. And right playfield has no okay, that's what you were saying. Oh, okay, get that fixed. Right? Hashtag fix your playfield, Flipstream.
So, Flipstream, do you start with your 2x lit?
Flipstream, we lost your audio.
Really?
The stream might be able to.
Okay, so he does not start with his 2x lit, so I'm gonna have to get to special.
And I'm gonna check on Flipstream's audio.
What happened? Yeah, they
okay.
say they can hear me just fine.
Yeah, they can hear you, but we couldn't hear you, and now I can hear you in Discord. We lost you in Discord. I could see your mouth moving, and I could see your levels moving on the stream. We're not important. The stream is obviously what's important, so don't.
Yes, we love all of the folks watching out there, and appreciate you being here tonight and watching us really be terrible at pinball.
Dice says we can hear him fine. Pain and Game, funniest rock. Fliptronic, I would disagree. First of all, I love The Rock. He is definitely my guy crush. No question about it. And two, that would be the one he does with Sean Patrick William Scott. He's a guy with like 6 different names from American Pie. The Rundown is the flat-out funniest movie he has ever done. Also, Flipstream, did you drain all 3 balls that quick?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, cool. Fliptronic also, yeah, okay. Not also, but you tried to answer it with me, and there was just a little bit of a delay. But I would argue that The Rundown is funnier than Pain and Gain. Also, I struggled with Pain and Gain.
So the hardest part about this challenge is it resets
but do you maintain your progress?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, it literally
in that
resets
case,
this ladder
Nick,
every
you
ball.
have won. Because we said the secondary win was based on score, and you already have 98,000. Okay.
Yeah, and I haven't even played my ball 3. Flipstream, am I seeing that right? Flipstream, your high score on here is 289?
It's 289.
Or is that 1.2? All right.
Because it's a
cool.
new computer
No doubt.
installation, and I don't have any of the old high scores.
Good comeback. I should say good recovery on that one.
You mean like Kim
Those
Kardashian?
fighting words, man.
I don't understand that one. I feel like if you have to explain it, it probably loses something. And
Bloopers
Okay,
from The Office.
I will.
Just Google it.
Oh, that's
Let's
not
just
The
say Chris
Office,
Pratt
then,
is
right?
a
That's
genius.
Parks and Rec.
No, it's not. Sorry, Parks and Rec. What was meant to be a spin-off from The Office, but based off of West Wing. I was listening to the Rob Lowe episode of Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, and wow, it was full of just amazing information. But the guys that wrote Parks and Rec as a spin-off for The Office wanted the West Wing, but a comedy instead of a drama, and it became
Also, another
Parks and Rec.
fun note about Parks and Rec, which I've only watched I think 1 season's worth of Parks and Rec, which I know I need to remedy that. But did you know that is based on the city of Fort Collins?
The logo is based off
reading
of the
that
city of
at least the initial how how people interacted, I guess, and kind of the initial how the show was started was based on the city of Fort Collins. Maybe I guess I read that incorrectly. Or I read that from a poor source. But
is that kind of like how Portlandia is kind of a documentary?
Maybe I'm making shit up. Well, yeah, Portlandia is a documentary.
I feel like anybody
that
that lives in Portland says that Portlandia is a lot closer to truth than you would think.
I live about 2 hours away, and yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
And Fliptronic, this guy right here, he goes to
Fliptronic?
every town hall meeting. So I'll let you answer that.
So Fort
that
Collins
question.
has all the dumb citizens people at the Oh, me? I don't go. I'm not that involved. I'm involved with the pinball community, I feel like, at this point, not actual people. Like, No. I just want you to know.
It was a joke. I would say it went over your head, but it went under your chin
Also,
instead.
here, really fun note. A, I got a haircut today, and B, this whole accident happened with my chin. My chin has been freezing today. This is the first time in like 10 years this chin has seen fresh air. It has always had a beard on it, and it has felt very weird.
Yeah, I think I've done that like... I've
10
made
years
that
ago,
mistake
I
like
couldn't
twice
grow
where you
this.
have to go with the naked chin, and it feels so bizarre when you,
It's
like
it's
like wind. What is this wind?
All right, guys, we are going round 3 on Sick Razor Burn Nick, says Dice, on trying to start multi-ball. All right? But
Hey, I might be able to get a point this time.
yeah. But we are also, there's going to be, it's a little Q&A. Q&A multi-ball. So once again, you guys are going to have to
Never
answer
mind.
questions. Babyface George, yeah.
Flipstream, you were going to get so good at pinball
Yes.
because you're used to talking
Yeah,
to
and
people while you're
Flipstream, by the
playing.
way, how goes the progress towards routine pinball streaming? I know that's your goal. What does that look like? When will you start? And do you have a guess on what your schedule might be? No, not yet. Sorry.
Are we
So what
playing
does that
yet?
look like? Getting
Right,
pretty
because
close.
this would be a
doing
perfect
whole-
question, by the way, to ask while you're playing. I'm sorry. No. But this is
Wasted
serious. I want
opportunity.
you to actually respond.
Okay, so pretty close actually. So graphics are coming together. This really nice guy had sold me a Sony camera for the playfield, and that's showing up on Monday. Still need a little bit of a. It was charged, by the way. Still need to kind of work out some stuff on the hosting side. I kind of want to come out strong with the layout and whatnot, but it's getting pretty close. So I would say if you haven't, follow the Pinsomniac because he streams more often. Then maybe follow me if you still have some clicks left in you, and get some notifications. But I'm hoping in the next few weeks we might be able to get a live table stream as opposed to this virtual stuff.
Okay. Awesome, man. I'm excited to see it. I am excited for your, and I don't know if I'll be able to say this word right now, inaugural stream.
Me too.
And I hope that you will post vehemently on Discord when that will be, so the whole night squad can show up for that.
I will see what we can happen. Maybe I'll steal some of Pinsomniac's thunder, do it on a Wednesday night just to piss him off.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, I can always not stream Xenon. So to answer Z-Mac's question,
Whoa!
how many games
Don't
do
answer
you
that.
have?
I was going to
Z-Mac,
use
this is
that
it.
while you guys were playing. And Bitwalk, thank you very much for that follow. My hat's off.
And
to
how
you.
long is that shark? It's about that big.
I once caught a fish this big. I also tagged the microphone in that. Okay. Okay, good.
I'm not
good.
finished with
so
my
you guys
answer if you wanna ask
feel
again.
the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling. Plunge away.
We're going for multi-ball, right? I kinda
Yes, go
forgot
for
after all
multi-ball.
that. Okay.
Nick, how many games and what are they and what year were they created?
1, Xenon, 1980. to expand on that answer, my original goal was to do a lot of on-location
And how's that
shooting.
working out for you?
So I'm not that far. Well, this left out lane is not working out super well for me, and on location is basically not a thing right now. So
Okay.
moving on.
Flipstream. There's a whole bunch of what do you
I
call
panicked
them?
doing Flipstream, and I'm like, ah! And I panicked.
Yeah, no, don't panic flip. And how many games do you have? What are they? You have a little bit larger of a list, I think.
Slightly. So I actually have 4 physical tables. I have Capcom Break Shot, which was 95. I also have Jurassic Park Pro. That was, of course, last year, 2019. I have a Batman 66 Premium. It's one of the signed ones, so I actually have the Adam West signature card on it. What was that, 2017? 2018? And then I also have a Revenge from Mars, which is the Pinball 2000. It was one of the last 2 tables that the whole Bally Williams thing did before they gave up on pinball.
Okay. And what is, I'm going to follow up instead of asking the year that it was made. What is your favorite
that's
of those
anyways. Good question. I think JP, without a doubt. Yeah, I actually sold my Twilight Zone to buy that JP. Now, for those of you freaking out right now, you sold a Twilight Zone. I've had that thing for like 8 years, and I was done.
I get that.
So, but fairly similar to George, I don't think anything would ever be permanently bolted to the floor, but I think it was a good upgrade for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say JP.
Cool. So, ZMAC, I hope that answered your question thoroughly. Did both of you guys finish playing and neither of you get to multi-ball?
Well, and we both finished at 59,000, and going off of my rule, there is a 2 out of 10 chance that he beat me.
We said it was a 0. Wow.
It's a 0 no matter what.
Wow.
Wow.
But we, yeah, I guess the points got to go to Flipstream. I can't believe how close that
I'll take
came.
it. I need it.
Yep. All right, guys. Next one here is going to be max tube shots. All right. And I am not referencing
all right.
marijuana here. I'm saying the tube shot. Nick, can you point out where the tube is on the playfield so the audience knows what you're going to be hitting? Got
it. It's one of the biggest shots in pinball that you always
known
miss.
as the blank pump, but I'll keep this family friendly.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, I can.
I was gonna say I can't make a good bubble sound, so that was.
Thank you. I have been working on that for
that
decades.
Was
I can make. I can sound apparently just like a tube shot, if we're gonna call it that.
All right. I need to switch in there now that just plays the sound whenever
this.
I hit a shot, but
There. Oh,
that
sorry.
was a little more like
I will work on that then.
helicopter-ish, but
Sound got messed. Hold on a sec. There we go. Sound is reset. And you guys, maximum number of tube shots. Lord of the Rings rules applies. Nick, I want you to play the role of Gimli. Flipstream, I want you to play the role of Legolas. And you guys feel the rhythm, do the thing, eat the stuff, and here's your bling. Plunge away.
Yeah, didn't Legolas win?
I do want to ask Flipstream if he can see his playfield well enough to tell me one of the Easter eggs that is on the table.
Great.
Ooh, good, we're even.
This mosquito is trying to get me. He's trying to find me. I can tell that he's trying to find me, but I've got a fan on me right now. So as he gets closer, she, I guess, gets closer. She gets blown away.
Yeah, I don't know that I can see the artwork that
Alright.
well.
All right. Well, those of you that don't know, I'm going to take a moment here. This is kinetic molecular integrated evolution cylinder. Talk about that for a second. Again, kinetic molecular integrated evolution cylinder.
KMIEC.
What do you think that means?
Yeah, was it Greg's last name?
I don't know.
Wasn't he like the playfield designer?
Jedi says,
Not the
does Nick get
playfield.
any bonus points for the collared shirt? Did you go into work or did you dress up for tonight?
I was in work, and I'm used to wearing
Okay.
a collared shirt
Okay.
on stream.
Got it.
Both?
So no bonus points there, unfortunately.
What?
On the other hand,
Yeah.
Flipstream gets a bonus point for wearing a Don't Panic Flip shirt.
Oh, there's a... I'm at like 7. 1, 2... So you can actually count your tube shots using your Moda Special on the playfield. So this circle right here, it looks like... So Flipstream looks like he's at either 0
I got a whopping
or...
1.
How many did you hit, Flipstream?
Because I've also
Okay,
discovered
you got
tilt
1.
isn't actually working on my table.
So...
Nudging.
Tilting
Tilt is working, nudge
or
is not.
nudging?
Okay,
Okay.
so when you disabled the camera wiggle due
I was
to
gonna
nudge,
say.
you actually disabled nudging apparently.
Apparently killed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm jamming on the analog stick, but it's not doing anything, so...
We love pinball. Welcome to the stream. We've got an exciting duel here, and Prost, which is We Love Pinball's command, not mine. You guys, in fact, after this session, I want to take a quick second and say, if you guys are not following Flipstream and the Pinsomniac, you absolutely should. Please head on over to their streams and throw them a follow. And Flipstream is going to be have his inaugural physical table stream here in the next couple of weeks, I think. And the Pinsomniac has been streaming on a consistent schedule now for months, a year. Has it been a year yet?
So technically, off of my first stream, it's been right at a year, but I'm not counting that until my first Xenon stream, because I did stream one TNA
Hey, I
session
remember
from George's basement. That was when you... Man, I think last June,
went on
what did you do,
a
Don't
month
Panic Flip?
and week-long road trip to Alaska from Colorado with my family.
Now imagine
I
you can't do that
this year. Oh,
because
that's
RV
interesting.
parks
It's
are
kind of
shut
silly
down.
that they're shut down. It's like it's almost enforced social distancing. I guess the communal showers and stuff is where they probably get a little bit worried.
Well, so they're shut down, but B, if you get into one, you're stuck there. Because if you
Oh,
leave,
interesting.
you have
They're
nowhere to
probably
go. So there are people that had that whole lifestyle of van life and just that nomad style that haven't
Really quick, I
moved
just read
for
Jedi
months.
McMuffin. The conclusion of my stream earlier was that I should consider changing my name to Always Panic Flip. And I would disagree, but more than for multiple reasons. But the biggest one being, I think Jedi McMuffin has the coolest logo in pinball, flat out. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is the mascot for McDonald's as a Star Wars Jedi, Disney trademark.
What's
Ronald
that
McDonald?
mascot's name?
Okay, cool. He said with
Nailed
a
it.
question mark at
Nailed
the
it.
end, unsure, and a
I'm Ron
McMuffin
Burgundy?
in the background, kind of like the Death Star. It's amazing. So for that reason alone, I would suggest you never change your name because I think that's awesome. So, by the way, I threw a suggestion to follow the Pinsomniac and Flipstream. You guys, once again, head over there and go through those guys' follows. Amazing streamers, great content creators. At the same time, we have some other streamers online tonight as well. We have We Love Pinball, we have Jedi McMuffin, we have Laser Los, we have Fliptronic, and that's Jordan and Becca, who are streaming Dungeons and Dragons and doing a giveaway earlier tonight. I only got to lurk for a little bit, guys. Sorry, I didn't chat it up. CNK, if you are interested in first-person shooters and somebody who's at the top of the list, I think, for a number of different things, CNK, you are welcome to throw out what you hold the world record for, because I'm fairly certain you have several of those. And I'm just scrolling back through to see if I get anything, if I missed anything else. Oh my God, there is a Hamdrew Burglar who is in chat, or might still be in chat. I feel like Hamdrew Burglar and Jedi McMuffin maybe know each other a little bit. And Flipper Snapper! Yes, Flipper Snapper, another wonderful streamer sent from Bells and Chimes, killing it on Metallica. So close to End of the Line. Have seen her play some amazing games on Metallica, and looking forward to a lot more.
I can't believe you subscribed.
Oh
to
no,
Don't
we got a subscription.
Panic Flip. I mean, you're paying
Oh look,
your
I can
money.
be Gilbert.
You must be a billionaire if you're wasting your money.
Awesome. Dice, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that gifted tier 1 sub. Flipper Snapper, enjoy those emotes, use them up. You got the Gilbert. They all have sounds associated with them on this stream and a couple others at this point, so enjoy. That was a perfect example. Ludicrous speed on the tier 2 hype, I think. Yeah, no, tier 3. Sorry, tier 3. Tier 3. Don't mess with that. Flipstream Flex. Oh my God. By the way, I have said weird flex, but okay at least 75 times since you used that. I have shown that clip personally to people from my phone a number of times. That is my favorite moment, I think, in 2 years of streaming. Actually, I'm going to say top 5, because the first one has to still be Ty, aka Vertzilla, playing Pirates of the Caribbean. And when he's playing, he literally tries to shove his Pirates of the Caribbean and rips off, just like he was way too strong, rips off the lockdown bar. It was the most surprising and amazing moment I've had in 2 years. That said, MPT3K, another streamer who was on here. You guys follow, check out, hang with all of those other streamers. Oh crap, I forgot that I had the shot enabled. Oh my God, I will go take the shot. That's fine. You guys, it is really close to 12. Hopefully we've got time for maybe 2 more. Oh my God, Dice just gifted a 3 tier 1 subs to the community.
Now I can do his arms. Check it out.
You must be a billionaire if you're wasting your money.
Oh, that's great. So Stir Fried Crazy, Mighty Squirrel, and Mixer Tuna. Enjoy those wonderful emotes and the sounds that accompany each of those. And if you ever, I gotta go. I gotta let him do it. Dice, you're amazing. My ambassador of Quan. You hit 100! Oh my God, Dice has gifted 100 subs in this channel. That's up here, man. You can't even see it. I'm gonna use my left hand. That's up here. I am a righty. This is really difficult for me to do. All right, guys. Before we cross the 12 o'clock threat to, oh my God, the pin sub. Don't panic.
I mean, you're paying your money.
Okay.
I wanted to take the top spot again.
Thank you very much. My hat's off to you. Hamdrew Burglar, Just Eric, and HF Pinball League. Guys, so that way we can do this. Hold on. I'm just gonna really quick go back to solo and say, hey, we got rid of the notification, and jump back over here. I know we are borderline about to hit a hype train right now, but I gotta give Flipstream an opportunity to tie this up. It is 4-3.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Wait,
it's
did
like
I not
5
get
to
a
3 at
point for
this
that
point.
one?
Damn it! I was really hoping you'd forget.
I got to be
I don't
honest.
forget. I'm like an
I got to give
elephant.
credit. He is a better Xenon player than me.
Okay, guys. In that case, we've got hopefully time for one last one here. Somebody is Santa Claus today.
I'm just happy it's not a blowout.
We are
saying.
going to go for Max Saucers again. Let's see who can get the sauciest, since Pinsomniac also threw down 3 to gifted Tier 1 subs. Let's see if he can walk away the sauciest of the bunch, you guys. Feel the rhythm, do the thing, here's your stuff, and there goes a bunch of McMuffins across the screen. Go ahead and flip. That rhymed. It rhymed. Thank you.
It rhymed. It rhymed.
worked.
We'll allow that.
Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. This is too much fun. I gotta say, guys, I hope you enjoy the duels as much as we do. I feel like there's so much fun. And on top of that, if you've been on the Discord at all recently, we have a channel dedicated to duels and a bunch of people who are interested in doing them. We're trying to align schedules. Tonight, we missed out on 2 other people who couldn't make it happen, but this was almost a 4-person duel on Xenon, and the other 2 would have been hybrid virtual physical cabinets. So I think you're going to see a lot more of these more regularly. Flipstream, I saw what just happened
It
there.
nudged.
The physics kind of bugged out for a second. Oh, that was a nudge?
That was a nudge.
That
It
was a
actually
nudge.
works.
Okay. And Flipper Snapper wants to duel
One,
if anyone has a
finally.
Metallica. So, by the way, so we have going right now, Flipper Snapper, we have a Google Docs where we're keeping track of what games everybody has access to, whether it be physical or virtual, and then also tracking availability. And just basically providing a place for people to contact one another and schedule those up. On top of that, there's another tab to that same document that allows you to put in there when the schedule is, so that way if others are interested in talking about it or bringing up or kind of cross-promoting it, we can do that. So yeah, jump into the Discord, check it out, throw your name into a column and add Metallica if it's not already there, and we'll see if we can find some other people who have Metallica and want to battle it out. Flipper Snapper, it is, if you
I'm
do
at 2, by the way.
exclamation point Discord, by the way, Nick is at 2.
So am I.
Okay, cool. So it's 2-2 right now. You guys are equally
3.
saucy.
2-2.
Bugs are trying to get in my face here. Seagulls, stop it now. I saw that drain. I'm very sorry about that. I hope you guys are all familiar with the Seagulls Stop It Now song, because that's one of my favorite
Oh,
things
get
on
off
the
my
internet.
head.
3.
And okay, yeah, Flipper Snapper is already in it. Great. So it's just the hashtag dual channel. Ooh, both Laserlos and Dice have access to Safecracker. Thank you for typing in exclamation point Discord Flipstream. And so you guys
Might
are
as well,
each
I'm
tied
out.
at 3 right now. Is that correct? 4 for Pinsomniac. Okay, so Pinsomniac, you have it.
Oh, don't walk the
And
plank.
I don't think there's any way to win for Flipstream at this point, but we still have 2 minutes. We can either chat and or potentially we could either chat or actually it's not an either or. We're gonna get in one more. This game is brutal. 2 minutes is perfect. Let's do it.
Got a high
This game
score.
is-
I could fit it. I could drain 3 in 2 minutes. Why not?
The score is 6-3
Lowest score?
right now. Pinsomniac has the lead. But last game here, guys, we are going to do who can start multi-ball. First, I should
Okay.
say first person to start multi-ball. And if neither person starts multi-ball, it comes down to score. And you guys feel the rhythm, do the thing. Here's the stuff. And there goes your bling. I messed that up a little bit. Plunge away, please. By the way, another thought on what's happening tonight. We are using Desk Camera for streaming, which is not only software based on it's software based on the RTSP protocol as opposed to the RTMP protocol, which Nginx we've used previously uses. It's working out really well. It allows a ton of flexibility in how you present the individual components on the screen. You're actually not seeing me use a ton of that flexibility right now. Once we get, I think, to 3 or 4 person screens, you'll end up seeing us move around a ton more and showing off a little bit more of that. I think the biggest thing you guys are going to notice, though, is the delays are significantly less than they were with Nginx. So these guys here, even with audio, are, I think, at most set at about 2 seconds. And there's just a little bit of alignment on my side to kind of try and bring everybody together.
Yeah, George, do you want to say what RTSP and RTMP are?
No, yeah.
Or
If
you
I
just wanna
actually
go with
knew
it?
what RTMP and RTSP stood for, I would totally throw down on that. But
Real-time streaming protocol.
boom.
Real-time streaming protocol and real-time monitoring protocol,
multimedia, I
I
believe.
believe.
There.
Yeah, you're right.
And let's see, you're checking up on chat. I'm so used to not understanding George sometimes. That's funny. My wife says the same thing. My 6-year-old, on the other hand, thinks I'm just hilarious. All right, so we got a straight down the middle for Flipstream. Nick, on the other hand, is still going. Was that ball 3 for you?
Yeah, it was unfortunately ball 3 for me.
Oh. All right, so it's up to Nick to see if he can get there. Flipstream has double your score currently. Wow. Once again, Nick nudging into the next area code.
And no tilt.
Yeah,
no
I am
tilt on
really
that.
surprised.
That was a.
Okay.
I slap saved that one.
Was that
That's
ball
gone.
3?
Bitwalk, there is already a blog
Oh, yeah.
post on this tech. And Flipper Snapper, I
Outer Spacey
can't
Tracy?
think of her name right now.
Tracy?
Nope, the person that voices Xenon.
I know she does a
No.
lot with like electronic music. She's kind of like
Bjork?
really big in that area. It's not
Yeah.
totally my thing, but
Suzanne Chiani.
There we go, guys. Flipstream wins the final match of the night. Final score of 6-4. Pinsomniac, you're going to walk away with the big W tonight.
I'm saucy.
Molly
I'm telling
Hatchet,
ya.
welcome to the stream. Good evening, or good morning. It's a little after midnight. I might lose
Hello, welcome,
internet
and good night.
here in the next few minutes. So we're gonna have to end this very soon. The Pinsomniac and Flipstream, you two are amazing. Thank you so much for allowing me to stream y'all dueling / battling / fighting it up. I had a wonderful time. I hope you had a fun time as well.
I'll put him up.
Yes, thank you.
do you
So
wanna do a
we
TPN
then
break?
are MPT3K. Thank you very much. We are going to do a quick break. You guys, I am part of the Pinball Network, and that is a collection of streamers who are like-minded and willing to work together to both coordinate schedules and figure things out, share information, and honestly just enjoy the hobby. Really quick, let me show you guys what I'm talking about and the other streamers that are available on Twitch through TPN. Hold on. All right, guys. So you just saw the video there. We've got straight down the middle, flipping out pinball, Ray Day pinball, one iPod, one pinball, TurboGrafx 7, the Pinball Mafia, myself, Emily and Dr. John, What the Flip, and finally MPT3K, the newest addition to the Pinball Network. Upcoming schedule, we've got, today is Thursday, so that is current. We've got TurboGrafx and MPT3K tomorrow. We've got SDTM Pinball and Ray Day Pinball Sunday after morning and evening. And then on Monday, we've got Flippin' Out Pinball. And finally, me again on my standard schedule of Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So, yeah, gotta pay the bills. You guys, I'm going to switch back over to... wow, that didn't work. But over there, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out again. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, socially distant, masks, or whatever you feel comfortable with, and enjoy what is left of the next year of the pandemic, and also have fun playing pinball. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you guys again later. I left you guys on mute. Can you say that one more time?
Okay, I said good night, everybody. Hopefully we're not on mute.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, 50 followers, Jedi, you are on your way to affiliate.
All right, guys. See ya. We're going to find someone to raid here. Hold on. Say, guys, bear with me here 1 second. We're going to raid Max Power 68,000, who is building a pinball machine. Absolutely hilarious. I did not do the shot. All right, hold on. I got to put everybody back on. So you guys are all unmuted, and now I'm going back over to solo. Somebody bought a shot. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to do the shot. I will be right back. And then we're going to raid Max Power 68,000. That wasn't on the schedule. In fact, no. Are you guys still up? Because at least you guys can chat.
Hello. I don't know. Can you guys hear
us? You
us?
guys are still up. You can't do two shots.
Oh, no. Yes, you can. You can totally do
you
two
can't
shots.
do two shots. Then one of you guys is doing a shot.
All right.
It's midnight. We're about to lose
All right,
the
fine.
I don't have anything.
I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so...
I could do a shot
I have
of
to go to
water.
work. I'm just working from home. God, all of these shots are terrible that I've got. Yeah, I'm coming to your place. I've got lime-flavored vodka. This is going to be wonderful.
Yeah,
All right.
that's all like totally downstairs, opposite side of the house.
All right, hold on. You guys...
Well, so Fliptronic, the last time he did the whole disable it after the first redeem, he had to reactivate it because we wanted to like pitch in.
All right, that's one.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Do you wanna switch back so they can watch me take a shot?
Yep,
Or
totally. Give me a second. Oh.
Smooth.
what are you busy flying a plane over there?
Yep. I'm in aviation. Whew. There you go. Someone bought a shot. I mean, MPT3K and Jedi McMuffin are like, oh my gosh. No. That was three very small. There was three sips. I didn't have access to a quick glass.
Can someone clip that and then tag Ryan Reynolds in it?
Yep. All right. Yeah, haha, maybe.
Hey, wait.
And did you take
Wait.
your shot, Nick?
Hang on a second.
I did. Yeah, you. I
Comcast hasn't
thought I
kicked
did
you
it on
off.
strict.
Comcast
stream, but-
has not kicked me off yet. Oh,
Give it 3 minutes.
yeah, it's sometime between now and 12:15. I usually get kicked off for a half a second, which is enough to kill me from Twitch. So anyway, you
Watch
guys,
tonight be the only night.
really quick, you're amazing. Chat is amazing. Thank you so much. We're gonna go raid max power 68,000. And in the meantime, while that times out, I've got a funny little thing for you here.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.